Hello everyone. I would like to discuss JEE advanced problems from gravitational chapter. So in this chapter, Kepler's laws, law of gravitation, gravitational intensity, gravitational potential energy based problems we will see. So first problem. A cosmic body A moves to the sun with a velocity v naught when far from the sun and aiming parameter the arm of vector v naught relative to the center of the sun. Find the minimum distance by which this body will get to the sun. Mass of the sun m they give. So we'll see the minimum distance we need to first calculate. That is our aim, minimum distance. So I will draw the physical situation. So this is the sun. Its mass is capital M they give. Now this is a cosmic body A is there, this position. Now it is going with a velocity initially v naught. It is going like this manner. So its distance is L they give. Here how much they give? This is a L. Now if it is going like this manner, with a velocity v. Now very near means this distance only will come. With an angle how much? 90 degrees. So this distance I will take d. Now applying of conservation of angular momentum. So applying the conservation of angular momentum. So this body mass I will take small m. Now m initial velocity v naught, distance L is equal to final velocity v, distance d. So from this v is equal to, I will write mm cancel v naught L by d. This is the v value we got. Next we can take initial energy. Initial energy means initially it is going with a velocity v naught, means it is having a kinetic energy half m v naught square, but potential energy 0. Next, final energy. So final energy, it is going with a velocity v, means this velocity means so half m v square. Now mass of the sun m, body of the sun, body mass is small m. So its potential energy minus g, mass of the sun and mass of the body by distance, second case, so d we can write. Now equate these two. Half m v naught square is equal to half m v square minus gmm by d we can write. Here I will take the common half and m. Now we can get v naught square is equal to v square minus 2 will come here, 2gm by d. V value I need to substitute this value here. Now v naught square is equal to v naught square L square by d square minus 2gm by d. So I will take the LCM d. So what we can get here, d square LCM. Now v naught square L square minus 2gmd will get. So v naught square is equal to. Next, Next, d square is equal to what we can write here. So L square minus 2gm d by that v naught will come. V naught square will come. So this V naught square, this V naught square will cancel. We can get this. So we can write it is d square plus 2gmd by V naught square minus L square is equal to 0 will come. By solving quadratic equation, so we know here x is equal to, what is the formula? Minus b plus r minus under root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. Now here d is equal to minus 2gm by v naught square plus under root of 2gm by v naught square whole square minus 4a1 L square minus nothing but plus will get by 2a means 2 into 1. So I will take the 2 common. We can get d is equal to minus gm v naught square. Now this here also I will take gm v naught square. I will take the common. It will come outside the whole square. Come to the root means gm v naught square only is there. Now under root this term we can write as a 1 plus this is already common to over. So L square by this term will come v naught square by gm whole square. Now in this again I will take the common. What is g m by v naught square common? So what we can get means under root of 1 plus L v naught square by gm whole square, this term over, so minus 1. So this is the answer. Which option is there? Gm by v naught square under root of 1 plus Lv square gm minus. First option is the correct. But they gave both are same only. It is a mistake. We can treat it is a plus. So first one is the correct option. So then we will see the next problem. A planet of mass m moves along the ellipse around the sun so that its maxima and minima distance from the sun are equal to r1 and r2 respectively. Find the angular momentum of this planet relative to the center of the sun. Mass of the sun is equal to m they give. Now, this planet is revolves around the sun in the shape of elliptical orbit only. So here, now this is the position of sun. Focus, its mass is m, they give. Now from this focus to at a P1 point, planet is there, its distance is r1. In this position, its velocity is v1. Now, next case, at a P2 position, its velocity is v2. Now, its velocity is v2 we can write. Now, this is a major axis. This is a minor axis we can write. So, its angle is 90. means theta 1 is equal to 90 degrees. This angle also 90. So here this is a theta 2 is equal to 90 degrees. We can write. Now applying of conservation of angular momentum is equal to L1 is equal to L2. I will write. Now L1 means mass of the planet, they give small m. So m, velocity v1 r1 sine theta 1 is equal to m v2 r2 sine theta 2. Here theta 1 theta 2 value is 90 degrees. Sine 90 means 1 means. So m v1 r1 is equal to m v2 r2. So m common means v1 r1 is equal to v2 r2 we can write. So v2 is equal to we can write v1 r1 by r2. You can keep this one. Next, conservation of mechanical energy means in this position, kinetic energy, potential energy, P2 position, kinetic energy, potential energy are equal. So then, first case, half m v1 square minus g mass of the earth, sun, capital M, mass of the planet, small m. It is initially r1 distance is equal to half m v2 square minus g m by r2. M you can take a common. So first term I will write this one half v2 square. This will come this side means minus half v1 square. Now it will go this side means g m by r2 minus g m by r1. So here I will take a half common. Here gm I will take a common. So half means this 2 will come this side means v2 square minus v1 square is equal to 2 into gm common means 1 by r2 minus 1 by r1. Now here also I will take a common v1 square. v1 square means v2 by v1 whole square minus 1 is equal to 2gm. LCM will get R1 R2 means R1 minus R2 we can get in this case. Now V1 square is equal to into V2 by V1 value how much it is there here. So R1 by R2 whole square minus 1 is equal to 2gm into R1 minus R2 by R1 into R2. Now here V1 square LCM I am taking R2 square. So R1 square minus R2 square is equal to 2gm R1 minus R2 by R1 R2. So this R2 1 cancel, this R2 cancel. So next V1 square, it is in the form of a square minus b square. We can write as a plus b into a minus b. So we can write R1 plus R2 into R1 minus R2 by only one R2 is there is equal to 2gm R1 minus R2 by R1 only is there. Now this term cancel. So V1 square is equal to 2gm into this R2 will come R2 by R1 plus R2 into R1 is there. Now V1 is equal to, we can get under root of 2gm R2 by R1 plus R2 into R1 we can get. So here we need to calculate angular momentum, means L is equal to m V1 R1 we can write. Now m under root of V1 value is 2gm R2 by R1 plus R2 into R1, outside R1. It will come inside, means square. So we can get finally m in under root of 2gm. So here R square means one cancel, means R1 is there, another this R2 is there, by R1 plus R2 we can get. So this is the final answer. Which option is correct? M into 2gm R1 R2 by R1 plus R2. So this option is the correct. So option is B is the correct. Next problem we will see. Find the potential energy of a gravitational interaction of a point mass m and a rod of mass m and length L if they are along a straight line. Point mass is at a distance of A from the end of the rod. See here, I am taking a rod. This rod length is L. From the middle of the rod to point mass A, it is a M mass is A. It is a distance from this point mass. So here I need to calculate potential energy. So I am taking a small element of this rod, small element, this area I will take. So its distance dx, its mass is a dm. Now this element to point mass x distance is there. Now this end of this rod to point mass is, I will take a minus L by 2. Next here, this is a plus L by 2. This is the distance. Now mass per unit length of rod, mass per unit length of rod. So that value is equal to m by L, we can write. Mass of length, so mass of length dx is equal to, that is dm is equal to m by L into dx we can write. So we need to calculate a potential energy. Small element potential energy means du I will take. So minus g element mass dm, point mass m by, so x distance I will write. Now dm value I need to substitute, minus g m, dm value is m dx by Lx we can write. Now I need to calculate a complete potential energy, means we can apply the integration du. So integration limits from where, a minus L by 2 to a plus L by 2. So minus gm square dx by Lx. So we can write G m square by L outside integration of dx by x with a limits of a minus L by 2, a plus L by 2. So it is in the form of integration of 1 by x dx. So ln x we can write. So minus G m square by L. So ln x with the limits of a minus L by 2, a plus L by 2. Now we need to substitute the limits minus g m square by L with the limits upper limit ln into a plus L by 2 minus ln a minus L by 2. So it is a ln u minus ln v form is there. It is, we can write in the form of ln u by v we can write. So minus gm square by L is equal to ln a plus L by 2 by a minus L by 2. So LCM you can take it 2 means minus g m square by L ln. So take the LCM, we can get it 2a plus L by 2a minus L. So this is the answer. So which option is the correct? So first option is the correct. Next problem. Inside a uniform sphere of density rho, there is a spherical cavity whose center is at a distance L from the center of the sphere. Find the strength of the gravitational field inside the cavity. So inside the cavity, we need to find out the gravitational field. Here, physical situation I will draw. Here, sphere is there. So this sphere, density they gave rho. Now its radius I will take capital R. Now one cavity is there. So from this cavity to this center distance they give L. Now inside the cavity we need to find out the gravitational field. So here to this center of the gravity distance I will take a y. Now this point to center of the sphere I will take that distance is x I will take. Now the intensity of this sphere, gravitational intensity of sphere is equal to minus g. So m mass of the sphere x by r cube. So this is the formula for inside the sphere intensity we need to calculate. So here mass we can write volume into density. So I will write minus g density of the sphere 4 by 3 pi r cube into density into x by r cube. R cube cancel, we can get minus g 4 by 3 pi rho x we got. Similarly, cavity intensity we can write from that. So minus 4 by 3 g pi rho y we can write in the cavity, y is there. In the sphere, x is there. Now net intensity we need to find out. So net intensity means sphere intensity minus cavity intensity. So sphere value is equal to minus g. Finally, we can get 4 by 3 g pi rho. This is x minus y we can get. So x and y we values we know automatically we can get this value is equal to L. So we can get minus 4 by 3 g pi rho into L. We can get a intensity net. So we need to find out the value is net intensity only. Which option is the correct? So this is the B. Second option is the correct. So we will see the next problem. A spherical halo is made in lead sphere of radius r such that its surface touch the outside surface of lead sphere and pass through the center. The mass of the lead sphere before haloing was m. The force of attraction that this sphere would exert on the particle of mass m, which lies at a distance d from the center of the lead sphere on the straight line, joining the center of the sphere and the halo is. Here, the situation is one spherical halo is there, sphere. Its radius is r. Now, it is touch this edge with radius r by 2. R by 2. Now, it is a distance from here. One particle of mass m is there. It is a d distance is there from this. Now, first gravitational force. So between spherical mass and particle mass. So I will write first gravitational force is equal to force between spherical mass m and particle mass. This mass I am taking m. So this mass m dash I will take. Removing sphere mass m dash I will take. So in between these two, how we can write means g m by distance is d square. Second, gravitational force between removing mass and particle mass. So how we can write g m dash m by distance how much we'll get here r by 2 minus of d. So d minus r by 2 whole square. So here I will write m dash value. Mass is equal to density into volume. So density 4 by 3 pi. What is the density is there? R by 2 whole square. Volume density rho we can write. So cube na. So r cube we can get. Now this F2 value I will write 4 by 3 pi r cube rho by 8 will get. So simply we can get this is m by 8 m dash is equal to m dash value we can substitute m by 8 enough. So F2 is equal to gm m by 8 d minus r by 2 whole square. So we need to calculate required force that is equal to F is equal to required force is equal to F1 minus F2. So Fn value how much we got? G m by d square minus F2 g m by 8 d minus r by 2 whole square. So I am taking a d square common here. Both d square will come here. Gm also gm m will common we can take. So gm m by d square 1 minus 1 by 8 1 minus r by d 2 will come 2 is there 2d into whole square. So this is the correct answer. So which option is there? Gm by 2 1. So this is the B is the correct option. We'll see the next problem. A body starts from rest, means its velocity becomes zero from a point at a distance or not from the center of the earth. So center of the earth to or not distance, it is in a rest. It reach the surface of the earth, then its radius r. The velocity acquired by the body is, so very easy. See here. So initially it is rest means its kinetic energy is equal to 0. It's having a potential energy minus g m distance is r naught is equal to, afterwards it is going with a velocity m v square minus g m. It reach on the surface of the earth, its radius we can write r. Now I will write half mv square is equal to gmm by r minus gmm by r naught. So I will take the common gmm. So we can get 1 by r minus 1 by r naught. So here half m v naught v square means m cancel. V square is equal to, we can get 2gm. So 1 by r minus 1 by r naught means v is equal to, we can get under root of 2gm 1 by r minus 1 by r naught. So this is the answer. So which option is there? So here second B is the correct option. Thank you.